Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to make a chicken cordon bleu casserole. You need to get your oven preheated to 350, and this is a dump and go situation, so you're going to need a big mixing bowl so that you can combine everything. Let me get a spoon so we can get started. You need 4 cups of chopped chicken. I just went and boiled some, but you can bake it, or it could be any kind of leftover chicken, or it could be rotisserie chicken, anything like that. Just to make sure it's already cooked and cubed. And then we're going to put in about 8 ounces of diced ham. I've got this ham here that I'm going to use because I didn't have any on hand. And Walmart had this, and I've used it before. It's a really good product, and it's great to have. Now this is a 16-ounce package, but I'm only going to use half of it, of course. You only need 8 ounces, and it's perfect for any recipe. So we're going to go ahead and, I don't want to put the whole thing in there. Alright, let's set this aside. Wipe my hands off. Alright, you're going to put everything in together, including your cheese. So we're going to need about 1.5 cups of sour cream. Let's see, that's about 1. That's about half. Okay. Wipe my hands off again. 1.5 cups of Swiss cheese. That's 1.5. Sorry, y'all. We need some onion powder and garlic powder. Onion powder, you're going to need about 1/2 teaspoon. And garlic powder, you're just going to need about 1/4 of a teaspoon. Okay. We're also going to need a can of cream of chicken soup. Just one little can. If you can use the lower sodium variety, you probably need to. But I didn't have it, so I'm just hoping this won't be too salty. Okay. And that's it. Stir all this together. Chicken, ham, cheese, soup, and seasonings. Alright, so I've got a 9x13 dish here that's been sprayed. I'm going to use that. Oh, I almost forgot. Dijon mustard. Let me put in about 2 teaspoons real quick. You're going to need some Dijon mustard. 2 teaspoons. Whew, I don't know. I can't believe I almost forgot that. That's like the most important part. I just used this one from Walmart. That's all you really need. I'm sure there's better brands, but I've used it in multiple recipes at Casserole, and it always does fine. Okay. Let me get my spatula here. Put this in there. Sorry that I almost forgot that. Y'all should be used to it by now. Always forgetting. Okay. Okay. Spread this out. And then I'll wipe my hands off because, again, it's messy. Alright, so I melted a half a stick of butter over here. And then we're going to need a sleeve of Ritz crackers. Okay, we're going to crush these real quick. We're going to crush these real quick. We're going to add our butter. We're going to put everything on top, and it's ready to go in the oven. Really quick, really simple casserole. Sorry, y'all. I had to wash my hands again. Grab a spoon. So add your butter and your crackers together. Stir everything up. Dropping crackers everywhere. And sprinkle these all over. All right, 350 degree oven for 30 to 40 minutes. Keep an eye on it so that it don't burn because of the butter. And I'll see you back here when it's finished. Hey y'all. Okay, so this is the finished product. It did perfect. I did end up putting a little bit of foil on it about 10 minutes before I took it out of the oven because I didn't want it to get too brown on top. You can most definitely do that. You can do it throughout the whole thing. If you do, at the very end, you're still going to have to take it off the last 5 to 10 minutes to make sure that it toasts on top. But this turned out great. It was hot and bubbly, and it's all done and ready to serve. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a real quick casserole. And this is a dump and go type casserole, one bowl, and we'll have all the ingredients stirred up together, and we can add it to our dish and put it in the oven, and we are ready to go. It's called Mexican Chicken Alfredo Casserole, and it's real easy and simple. I've got my penne pasta finishing cooking in the hot water over here that I started. So we're going to wait on that for a few more minutes. I've got some chopped chicken that we're going to put in this bowl. I didn't get my dried onion out, so we're just going to put in some onion powder. About a teaspoon and a half, 2 teaspoons. You could even go as low as a teaspoon, depending on your taste. We need 2 jars of Alfredo sauce. And I've got both of those. 2 15-ounce jars. I'm going to put just a teeny bit of water in each one and get the rest of this out because I'm cheap like that. Do that real quick. hands off here. I'm gonna need some salsa. 1.5 cups. So 1 cup. And we'll pull the rest of that in there. So it was just under 1.5 cups, but it'll do. It'll do for sure. Okay. And we're gonna put in, you can put in ricotta cheese, but I'm gonna put in some cottage cheese instead. If I can get it out of here. And you're only gonna need 1 cup of it. So not much at all. And it is almost like ricotta. Okay. I'm just going back over my list to make sure I haven't left anything out, because y'all know that I do. Let's see, we got some chicken in there, we got some onion powder, some Alfredo sauce, some salsa, cottage cheese, and now we need a pack of taco seasoning. I'm gonna open it over the bowl. You're gonna put that in there too. And I've already added our chicken. So we're gonna mix all this up. We've got to add our pasta. Oh, let me make sure. You need to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. You need to get a 9x13 pan and spray it and set it aside too. Always in a hurry. Always in a hurry. Alright, let me get my penne and drain it real quick, and then I'll add it to this. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all. So I'm going to switch spoons real quick. Little tiny spoon's not going to get it. Alright. 16 ounces of penne pasta. And I had a little bit of the protein type as well as the regular. Oh, big mess. Either forget something or make a mess. I don't know. I can't do it halfway. So I just mixed them together and threw them in together. Our chopped chicken's already in there. So I'll put all this goodness in here for our Mexican pasta casserole. Okay, stir that around. Now, we're gonna bake this covered, but we have a little something that goes on top. Okay. All right. There we go. 1.5 cups of Parmesan cheese goes on top. Now you could probably use that spaghetti cheese, but I go to the cheese section in Walmart and get the grated Parm. Comes in a little container like this. You can get a smaller container, or you can get this large one, but since I cook so much with it, and I use it on salads as well, I just go ahead and get the big one, and I took about 1/3 of that out. It's a 10 ounce, is it 10 ounces? Yeah, 10 ounce container. All right, so I'm gonna cover this with foil, and it's gotta cook for an hour at 350 degrees. And as soon as it's done, it'll be hot and bubbly and melted. The cheese will be melted. As soon as it's done, I will take it out and I will show y'all, and I will be right back in an hour. Okay, y'all, so this is a finished product. It smells great, and we can't wait to try it. If I could change anything, maybe add some chopped red bell pepper, just a little bit, to give it a little bit of color. But it smells good. It smells like it's going to be very Mexican-y. And hot and bubbly it is. So we're going to put this on the table, and I may serve it with some rolls, or some corn chips, or even some tortilla chips, or with nothing. It'd probably be just as good without. Okay, make sure you like and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time.